When we started Rags2Riches, the goal really wasn't just to affect one community. It was really to work with different communities and to try to bring out the best products that they have.
Why not create a social enterprise that would help these mothers of payatas become more profitable?
It really moved me how much the unfair trade really was affecting these nanays, working so long, so hard, making just a pittance, while the middlemen were making so much.
Nung time na yon, mga middleman yung kumukuha sa amin, minsan hindi kami binabayaran.
Rags2Riches started with a social problem. It started in payatas, one of the biggest dump sites. Before, there were scraps of cloth being deposited straight to the dump site, and there were very entrepreneurial mothers who started creating rugs out of these scraps of cloth.
Bago pumasok ang Rags2Riches sa buhay ko, gumagawa na ako ng rugs. Pero yung paggawa ng rugs is on and off dahil wala kaming tiyak na market. Lagi kong prayer, God, bigyan mo ako ng tiyak na market na yung tipong hindi kami lulukuhin.
Early on, we saw that we had to, number one, work on the rugs, improve the quality of the rugs. But aside from that, we also knew that we had to correct what the nanays were earning from the rugs. Again, the situation was that the middlemen were getting the lion's share. And so, one of the first things that was done in Rags2Riches was to correct that. Essentially, from the nanay getting 1 to 2 pesos per piece to 15 to 20 pesos per piece. Now that's a dramatic increase.
Because of the whole chain of social injustice, they would end up earning 1 to 2 pesos per rug. So, they could make around 8 rugs a day. That would translate to around 8 to 16 pesos a day. And that is barely even $1 per day. So that is what happened, and that was the social problem that a lot of social entrepreneurs saw. We came together and thought, why not create a social enterprise that would help these mothers of payatas become more profitable? So it started with that.
The goal was really to help these nanays with that business and be able to upgrade it, share some knowledge on how best to run it, to be able to share a little bit of design, to share some innovation, and be able to help them with their business.
Now, in the journey of Rags2Riches, we realized that we needed to increase the value of what nanays were creating.
When we realized that this has so much potential, we then tapped some of the country's most famous designers. So we collaborated with them, and we found out that there is a big potential for our current products to really scale up and become more high-end.
We finally had a meeting, well, a session, a discussion with one of Asia's leading designers, Raho Laurel. Instantaneously, Raho just said, yes, I believe in you, I believe in your cause, I believe in the people behind this, and I think you can pull this off. And then what he did was roll the rugs, then imagined 3 buttons and said, you know guys, this is not a rug, it's a wine holder. And what he did was, he folded the rug and he said, this is not a rug, it's a high-end fashion rug.
With Amina Aranas, she's our designer for 2009. We've been very fortunate to have these designers on board. They are very creative, very kind-hearted, very much Filipino. They bring a lot of value out of our products, and at the same time, they also give our mothers a sense of empowerment, a sense of pride, having been able to work with them.
In the future, we might go to communities na they'll have their own products that they're doing.
We really see a future point in time that will be just exploding this model through all of the different areas in the Philippines. We see ourselves like, a social business enterprise really linking with all of these communities, building all of these cooperatives, networking with them.
Rags2Riches at R2R can affect multiple communities all over the Philippines and be able to help these communities by getting what they're really good at, what they're proud to do, and what they really have been doing for some time.
Rags2Riches is a social business enterprise creating social statements in style.
We are Rags2Riches, literally, metaphorically, passionately.